Hey guys, this is Tony with Geek Designs. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what is the logo design process. Design videos come out every Monday, so get subscribed for that if you haven't already. Logo takes a lot more than just finding a pretty font, colors you like, and some random icon and slap it all together and say it's a logo. It's really in-depth, it takes a lot of time, and this isn't just me saying it so that you can charge clients more, I can charge clients more, people can charge clients more. There's a lot of thought that needs to go into it prior to just having a pretty graphic at the end. So the first thing you want to do when starting a logo design project is a design brief or questionnaire. This is the first thing you want to do even before touching a piece of paper, before touching a piece of software. You want to know exactly what is the client, what is their expectations, what are their wants, what are their needs, and find as much information as you can to start the project. Your next step before touching a piece of software is you want to do research. You want to do research on your client, you want to do research on their market, you want to do research on where exactly do they want to sit in the market, how are you going to incorporate elements to make sure that they can reach that market and reach that point. There's a lot of things you need to research, there's a lot of things you need to do prior before even starting software. That's where a lot of designers start to fumble and start to make okay logos or bad logos. When I was starting in design school, I didn't understand why I needed to do all this paperwork just to get a logo done. Now that I've done it for a long time, I've understood it, I've got better at working with clients, it all makes a lot more sense now. All this research, all this design brief, all this boring paperwork, it adds up to an actual greater product at the end. Of step in the design process is where you can finally start actually working in software or working with pen and paper. You want to do thumbnails and mood boards. Now these two can go hand in hand. This is kind of where your workflow kind of comes in handy. Do you do thumbnails? Do you do mood boards? Do you do both? But these both allow you to do quick and fast work. You want to get as much ideas on paper as you can. So you want to do as many thumbnails as quickly and as fast as possible. You want to start organically coming up with ideas. Also, a mood board helps with this. It will allow you to get all your thoughts on one place and easily presentable. You want to get ideas that you can show the client, talk with the client, have a good conversation with the client about, hey, here's some options I'm thinking about, and this is why. The next step you want to do after this is you want to start refining your ideas. So now you want to start playing around with color ideas. Now you want to start incorporating different fonts or different elements. But you want to take whatever you talk to with your client about the mood boards or the thumbnails and hone in on those and make something really great. After this, you're going to keep doing alterations after alterations after alterations until your client is finally happy, and then you'll have your final logo. These are just some rough guidelines for the design process. There's a lot more that can go into it. It can go pretty in-depth. Honestly, I think this is a good starting point for people to understand that there is more that goes into just booting up Illustrator or CorelDRAW and starting to design some logo. When you do that, you hurt yourself, not only hurting your client. You're not putting up your best effort because you don't understand the full scope of the project yet. If you do all this upfront work before you get to the actual software, you'll understand a bigger scope of the project, you'll understand more the client's needs, and that's the main thing that you're doing. You're designing and solving. So I hope this video helped you guys understand more about the logo design process. If it didn't, or if I didn't explain anything pretty well, just leave a comment down below and I'll get down there and try to explain it to you more. Remember, design videos come out every Monday, so get subscribed for that if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.